Alright, back in City 17, Half-Life 2. We made it like through 2/3 of the game in one stream, and now we're here just about to start Anticitizen One, which is a pretty cool chapter. I actually like the next two chapters. Anticitizen One and Fall of Freeman were probably some of my... Like, whenever I wanted to play Half-Life 2, I would play these two chapters over again as, like, jumping in points just to have fun. Clacker, which was 2 wooden poses. Go get him. So yeah, you don't even have to kill the Combine here. You can just let Dog heal them. And the APC rushes him and he's like... The Dog doesn't give a shit, because look at him, he's Dog. And he does the backflip, and boom! Didn't even have to fire a shot. Good boy. You're a real one, Dog. All these knockoff Pringles. I'm always so iffy. Lidl knockoff Pringles, oh god. I'm always so if I rarely buy things like chips and stuff like that, so when I do, I usually just go for the brand name, even if they're a little more expensive. Oh, and I know there's a G-Man sighting here. Go in here in this TV. It's the G-Man. Coming in from the side with the steel APC. Oh, these fucking things. These are the Scanners Mark II, which are like weird enemies that rarely show up.
What the hell? Gordon Freeman. And about time, too. I can't believe this day has finally come.
Oh god, that fucking music was used in every top 10 horror video game list of the late 2000s. Do you have a mullet? That was the G-Man. Oh no, I read that wrong. G-Man. G-Man have a mullet on that screen? I think he has like a weird cut. It's just he looks weird. What the fuck did I read there? Okay.
Freeman, you're here.
Dr. Freeman? We're coming with you.
Dr. Freeman, we're coming with you.
Finally make some headway.
Okay. You get squads. I'm blocking it, but you have like squads, and you can order them to go to a location and then call them back. Simple like squad command stuff. It's pretty simple. And then you're introduced again to the Metro Cops, which you haven't seen for a while. But the Metro Cops now are really out of their depth because you've got better guns. That cheer, bro. They're happy. They tore down the Breen cast.
Watch out for the hoppers! They're everywhere!
I don't particularly care for the hoppers as a weapon or an item in this game. I think they're kind of boring. I think it's just like they're annoying to get out of the ground.
Ignorant and doomed despite their eternal vigilance. Would we model ourselves on the trilobite? Are all the accomplishments of humanity fated to be nothing more than a layer of broken plastic shards thinly strewn across a fossil bed, sandwiched between the Burgess Shale and an eon's worth of mud?
So what I
In
kind of
order
like
to be
about
true to our
Breen
nature
is that
and
he's
our destiny,
really bad at his job of like
things, we have
he
outgrown
is
our
like
great
0% approval rating. He like nobody buys his shit. You know what I mean? He is not the like best individual for this kind of job. He has like no charisma. Nobody likes him. And it makes it he failed upward. Well, like his speeches to like he has no
Dr. Freeman, I'm coming.
shit. He has no like brown nosing. Yeah, he was a collaborator. He's the quisling, you know. He you know, he didn't get his job because like he was good at this. And so like all these speeches he does to try to like convince people like stop, don't worry, stop rebelling, stop uprising. This is a bad idea. They're way too like they're appealing to things that are just like this like grand like, oh, well, you're dooming humanity to be nothing for like the rest of history or something like that. This is gonna doom it. But he does it in with such verbiage that it's like, what are you like? It's like you can feel like the thing of like, oh, he thinks he's better than you, or you know, he thinks he knows what's right. Oh, the Combiner trust us. The Combiner are actually going to be good for us. That's a like half an Allo Allo reference that I don't think anyone's gonna get. I've heard of that. I have no idea. Like I've never seen it. It's one of those things that the olds know. The olds know that. Oh, that was good. That fucking Metro cop saw nothing but like a barrel flying through it into his fucking face.
Look out, Freeman!
I remember for the longest time thinking that the Combine were aliens. Playing this game as a kid, I thought all of the Combine were aliens, like the Combine soldiers. And it's pretty crazy when you learn, like, oh, they're all just people. They're all humans. And the Metro Cops especially are just dudes. Like, they don't have, like, any of, no, the Combine soldiers are not, no, the Combine soldiers particularly. And the Combine troops, those are all just humans. The Combine, what's it called? The Metro Cops are essentially just dudes. They're just given, like, authority and position in the suit. And the voice filter thing. And then if you want to get ranks up in the Combine, you essentially have to sacrifice more of your humanity. And you get like more cybernetic enhancements, more modifications, and you get stripped of your humanity and your memories and everything, and that's the way you advance in the Combine.
Would we model ourselves on the trilobite? Are all the accomplishments of humanity fated to be nothing?
So again, this is a real human burn. This is a real burn victim's face, by the way. I mentioned it last stream. I'm going to mention it again. They took a real image of someone who died in a fire and modified it and then slapped it on this model.
We must aspire to greater things. We have outgrown our cradle. It is futile to cry for mother's milk when our true sustenance awaits us among the stars. And only the Universal Union, that small minds call the Combine, can carry us there.
So,
Therefore, I say
I
yes.
understand, like, it's one of those things where he even says he's a collaborator
We
here.
must all collaborate.
I get what
willingly.
he's saying of, like, yeah, humanity needs to grow, and that he sees the Combine as that, but the thing is that the Combine are essentially just, like, murdering all of humanity. And are, like, fucking up everything, so it's kind of hard to be, like... You know, it's kind of hard to be like, yeah, I don't think that this is the right way we want to go. Burnt face. I don't even know what that is.
You lead the way.
Also, I lost my NPCs in the load screen. They weren't
We
close
hope for
enough.
one more fighter to help storm that barricade. We'd never guessed it would be you. Sorry, Freeman.
Would I still here? Would we model ourselves on the trilobite? This YouTube series from like 14 years ago or something about a superhero called Burnt Face Man. I don't know, with like a name like Burnt Face Man, I feel like that would only it feels like it would have been a Newgrounds thing. It's of the Salad Fingers generation. Oh, it was supposed to take the shit out of like things like, okay, that were just like armless, yeah, like generic. It was a Newgrounds thing. Oh, okay. It's funny because I never liked Salad Fingers. I know of Salad Fingers and all that, but I never liked it. Fucking Salad Fingers was just like fucking strange and weird to me as a kid, and I'm like, I'm good. It is fun coming back and fighting these like basic-ass enemies that are nowhere near as tough as the Combine soldiers, and then wrecking them with all your later game weapons. I think portal turrets are just less strong than modeled Half-Life turrets. Yeah, I think that the turrets in the turrets, a lot of the Valve things were just like, they just probably slapped a new model on the turrets for you know, all the what's it called, all the mechanics work the same way, the behavior. See, now Lugor's purple. See, neither of us win. Yeah, mood ring time. Fuck these NPCs, get out of my way. It's just like the fucking antlions. I don't know why, I always remember this one civil protection guy hiding behind this table. That like one, that he's just, I don't know. He's like, I'm gonna wait here until they walk in to use this charger, and I'm gonna shoot them. And then he just gets He gets a 12 gauge to the stomach. Going by this bullshit mood ring chart, Lugor is feeling energetic, excited, or happy. Oh yes, the science of the coloring. It's weird because the Half-Life 1 turrets were 360 and the Combine turrets are limited in motion. I think it's clearly like, I think it's they wanted, I think it's because you get the turrets on your side occasionally, so they wanted to, they're more mechanically, limited with that, but then they can do more interesting things with having the players like maneuver around them and also making them not as useful as like when the player has them, because they're having to like you in those parts in entanglement you have to be smarter about how you position the turrets. I just took all that fire from my teammates. I just stood there in the hallway, Gordon Freeman, Captain Meat Shield, and just got shot 1,000 times. See, it works. Good. Stand in front of the turret. Stand in front of the turret. So there's a half zombie, like half zombie beneath this thing. If the NPCs will literally follow you down one by one and let this zombie just murder them if you do it. So watch. Oh, 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 oh! Wow, I've never seen that before. I've seen it before where they'll jump down one by one and the zombie will just, like, scratch at their legs until they fall dead. Come on, boys and girls. Hey, follow Freeman. Follow Freeman. Hey, that Freeman guy, we should follow him. Oh, I hate manhacks so much. I like the bats of this game. Where are you going? It's funny because it's like everyone's like, oh, Freeman, yo, Freeman, it's Freeman. Freeman caused this. Freeman's the one who started this mess. Unsure, unknowingly. But he's the one who pushed the crystal into the laser beam and started everything going to shit. Look, he didn't know the crystal. He was just supposed to follow standard insertion procedures and everything would go right. He's a highly trained professional. I've got the flu. I've got a flu trying to kill me right now, and you're on. It's fine. Okay, well, it's all right, Plaguewing. Follow Freeman.
Hey, over here! Gordon Freeman? It is you, isn't it? Hey, give me a minute. I'm gonna plant some charges and blow this open.
He's gonna do that. Wait, please. God, Jesus, people, can you just calm down? Fucking rush in the combine. We have a fortified position. Can the one has a red cross armor? Yeah, they will actually give you a med kit. I don't know. I don't know if there's like a threshold for them to do it, but they will actually heal you, the medic and the medic rebels.
Over here!
Fully automatic energy weapon acquired.
Seriously? Alright, this door is locked and you have to crawl through you have to go through the radioactive tunnel.
What's nasty there? Good thing you got that suit.
They're like, hey, you have the hazard suit. You should go in the tunnel. You can go up to them and press the use key. Okay. They also, I think, will do it automatically. Ow. Ow. God. Fuck. How radioactive? Mulligan. Mulligan. Coming straight, just sending a bunch of okay man hacks, yeah.
Radiation levels detected.
3.6 Rontgen. Not great, not terrible.
Vital signs are dropping.
This is not that you're supposed to jump on the shit in this area and use it to. I'm just tanking it. I heard it's the equivalent of a chest X-ray. Yes. You did not see graphite on the roof. I saw someone recently, it was like a 4chan thread of people taking the Chernobyl memes from the show and putting them on with the actual text was it's okay, we've got DLSS on and all we've got is with 20 frames. 20 frames is all we can get, and it's Dyatlov going, well, if 20 frames is what we've got, it's what we've got. And it was all about video games and stuff like that, and one of them was the government guy played by Stellan Skarsgård, and he was I've been assured, yeah, I've heard that I've been assured that the FPS is at the FPS is at 30 frames. I've been assured that that's the highest the human eye can see. It was really good. Thanks, Suit Lily. I can feel the radioactive goo burning through my skin. Probably my favorite miniseries of all time. I miss the Soviet Union sometimes. There's something about having to do nuclear drills during school that really brings you together. Oh my god, what? I got hit by the head crab pod? I've never seen that before. Anyone else? That's why you need nuclear drills. Yeah, there you go.
Freeman, if you were looking for a place to hole up, it's not safe here anymore. They're shelling the hell out of us. Keep moving, Dr. Freeman. I'll send word you're coming. See you up ahead.
Head crab cannon has major flaws. You just line them up like turkeys. You need to be confident. You need to have the Freeman confidence of standing there with a crowbar. The crowbar is like, it's a good weapon.
Can't take it.
God, fucking move. Oh, Tay, it's the sad couple from earlier. You see them, like, I think, even later. I want to say you see them in episode 1, even. Please. Please get out of the way. The fuck were you shooting at? Oh. Oh, please, people, spacing. You can tell this is not a professional army. Do you realize that, like, a single grenade could end you all?
Gotta reload. Here, have a med kit.
Here, have a med kit. Find anything on YouTube? Some weirdo uploaded the old Protect and Survive adverts that we had to watch at school. Yeah, you can. Old adverts are like, people upload that shit all the time. Like a couple weeks ago, I looked at these. I showed on stream these absolutely horrifying work safety ads they used to show in Canada. They were horrifying. Remember this guy being almost fear levels of groundbreaking. Now it's a bit painful. It's still pretty good AI. It's maybe not fear levels, but it's like, it is more interesting than your average first-person shooter of the time.
Excuse me.
And more dynamic. The friendly AI is a little more simple and brain dead. The enemies are more impressive.
I'll stay here.
Follow Freeman. Okay, come across.
It's John Freeman, Gordon Freeman's brother.
Yeah, pardon me.
Oh my god. Look at this nonsense. To be fair, when it was fantastic when it came out, a lot of AIs were pre-programmed, so something like Medal of Honor would have points assigned to the AI. Move forward, they'd only be able to shoot from those points, made it a bit predictable. Even then, most pre-programmed to most were programmed to die. Gordon was the one free man. Well, the whole sort of if you, I'm pretty sure the guy one of the lead writers for these games, Mark Laidlaw. His whole thing was like with Half-Life was one of the early ones that let AI make decisions, a bit primitive ones. Yeah, that's still you still see that in playing in Half-Life and Half-Life 2. That like these AI it doesn't play the same every time. Like the beats are similar, but like the AI will act different in between. You know, if you played this level back to back 3 times, they wouldn't be doing exactly the same thing. What was I gonna say? Mark Laidlaw, Gordon, the guy who wrote all this shit. His whole thing was that like it's sort of ironic that Gordon is the free man, and they call him the one free man because ultimately it's a video game, and you can only make certain decisions in a video game, especially considering these games are very linear. And so it was sort of ironic. Like, you really don't get any freedom in these games. You don't really have any choice. You know, and then there's, like, that's the meta. And then there's the thing of, like, Gordon being puppeted by the G-Man. Essentially, Gordon is just a pawn of the G-Man. Really? Quaker Blood enemies are in the exact same place every time. Half-Life blew minds in the 90s, yep. Well, I mentioned it when I played Black Mesa, and I know Black Mesa isn't Half-Life, but it's following very greatly the same beats. When I was playing Black Mesa, I mentioned how, like, vastly different Half-Life's intro was compared to other video games that were first-person shooters at the time. You start on a train going to work. There's no action, no combat, you're just seeing what's happening. You're going to work, you put your suit on, you go do this experiment. There's like a whole 15-20 minutes of no action or combat, but just setup of the world and the story. That was hugely different than like Doom or Quake, where, you know, you press start to like load up the game to go into like the first mission, you have a gun and you're running around shooting things within the first 5 seconds. You know, and that's not to say that those games are worse or bad for doing it like that. It's just that it was very different the way Half-Life was going to try to do things. So the way I think decisions would work is the AI had multiple pre-programmed responses and would pick the best one based on your various parameters like player position, health, weapons, ammo, etc. Yeah, I think that's like it does make for an interesting thing where it's like, you know, sometimes they fire the alternate fire on their weapons, sometimes they don't. Sometimes they throw a grenade, sometimes they don't. God, I hate the fucking head crabs so much. Basically a series of flowcharts, but instead of a single level using the phone, Soldier A moves here, always Soldier B moves here after Soldier C dies, and Half-Life each enemy have their own flowchart. And again, it's not like, I'm pretty sure it's probably doing a similar thing to Fear, where like the AI don't actually know each other, you know what I mean? Like, it's just that, it's like the illusion of the AI working together and trying to get you, it just, they don't actually, oh my fucking god, what happened?
Oh, Dr. Freeman!
Heal me.
Take this med kit.
Power 30%.
Oh, shit. Fuck it, you know what? Where did all these combine come from? Holy shit.
Power 15%.
Sound design and the voice lines carry much of the presumed AI. The Fear AI was the same principle. It's more, yeah, it was more, yeah, the AI in Fear. Like, I recently played Fear for the first time, and that was impressive how interesting the AI felt. And how a lot of the illusion in both Fear and in this of it is like the a lot of the illusion is like is carried through the voice lines of them like calling it, like you hear the Combine like burr, 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 you know, talking to themselves, talking to each other supposedly, but it's just there for like the player to make you feel like they're actually communicating. Half-Life RTX, oh my god. God, I forgot how intense this was. Zombies, Combine. Doesn't help that with the M mod that I'm using, the Combine are much better shots than usual. They will hit you good. They're much better shots, and I think it's an M mod thing, but they like using their grenades and secondary fires more in M mod. At least that's what I think it is, because it feels like it. They will throw grenades much more frequently and to greater effect. They will use their secondary fires on their even like the ones with SMGs will use the grenades, and the guys with pulse rifles will use the energy balls much more. Also, going back, I just noticed that last line, that last Combine soldier, whenever there's one of them left, they all yell, "Outbreak, outbreak, outbreak!" And it's always a cute little thing where you're like, ah, there's one of you left, you fuckers.
Sorry, Doc.
Oh, I think this is the part of the chapter that I actually hate coming up. Hi, Alex.
I had a feeling I might be here. I've got Dr. Kleiner in a safe spot. Now we can join up with Barney. There's a command center downstairs. I'm hoping to find information
God,
about
okay, so
ready?
the generator part
go.
where you have to protect Alex while she blows up a generator with M mod on is actually a nightmare.
Pardon me.
It might get bad. Yeah, more flood level. Yeah, it's gonna be this game's version of a flood level. The enemies are relentless, and they're really good shots, and there is nowhere near enough health. You might have noticed it. One of the options that this mod has, I think it's on by default, I'm 90% certain, is interval-based health regeneration, where you can see it right now. My health is slowly ticking up to the nearest 10. That is to offset how much difficult the Combine soldiers are later in the game with how good they are at shooting you. That, oh, and the parts with the Striders. Oh, God. It just recharged my suit.
No.
Oh, great. And fucking she ran in there and died. Good job, Alex. You're real great. Boo, 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 boo. See what I mean about them using energy balls more?
Take this med kit.
Well, we're in luck. There's a generator in the
Oh,
square
here it is.
outside.
Yeah, this part
We're trying
sucks.
to disable as many as we
this
can
part sucks
to
with that
loosen
mod.
the Combine's grip on this sector. It'll take me a few minutes to expose the core, then I'll need you to hit it with a burst from the gravity gun. In the meantime,
I might have to either lower the difficulty or maybe even do a little cheeky console command.
go.
Alex, sweetheart, please stop waving your pistol at us. Listen. Game developers don't know anything about guns or firearm safety.
And we can get out of here. It's a standard panel.
The amount of times in video games the protagonist or like good guys or anyone really will muzzle sweep people is insane. Games are only just like in the last couple years starting to realize that the character should take the finger off the trigger when they're not shooting. They just discovered what's it called, trigger discipline. It's going to take them a couple more years before they figure out what's it called, how not to muzzle sweep. It's hot. She's allowed.
Civil protection. While I reload.
So I feel like it's a rule of cool thing, but like, what is heating up all the fucking rebar on this Nah, it doesn't matter. Are you the voices in Gordon's head? Yeah, I guess. Battery pack? Is that what that's... Oh, it is a battery. I never realized. I always thought it was like a fucking paint can. Or like an oil can or something. But like, I don't know. Crossbow comes with a can of WD-40. Yes, the original WD-40, but before they changed it. I remember when, so they recently, like, in the last couple of years, I think because of, like, a chemical in it, they changed the formula of WD-40, and my uncle was, like, he went out and bought, like, 25 cans of WD-40, because he's like, I've tried, the new stuff's, it's not gonna be as good, so I'm gonna buy a bunch. So he's gonna have enough WD-40 for the rest of his life. understand that stream chats are just voices and characters' heads going off one, because most player characters are barely functioning sociopaths anyway. Yes, 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 yes!
Inner shields are coming down.
Oh, I love revolvers in video games. They're so fun.
Armor compromised.
God, oh, that was good shooting there. Holy shit. Good shooting. 3 rounds into the fucking wall. Oh, first Combine elites. The Overwatch elites. Okay, I don't know why this... I was literally stuck on this for like... Last time I played this, I was stuck on this part for like 30 minutes. I died like 85 times.
Okay, Barney should be on the far side of that canal. Well, there used to be a bridge here. Let me see if I can scout
Don't
any
use my own
more.
WD-40 these mental things Russ had for 15 years. I'm genuinely surprised that this lady survived. She got shot so many times. So I'm pretty sure Gordon. Alex goes up there and then she fights a bunch of people, and so you can just ignore her and just move on. She looks up on the roof and she's like, "Oh, I'm gonna Gordon. Oh no, I'll meet up with you somewhere else." But oh, the Grovity gun. No, Gordon, he's already left. He has precognition. He knows what's going on already. Oh, the fucking vent covers are always such a pain in this game. Oh my god, really? Oh my god. What? Just fucking, what am I doing? It's funny, just Gordon's awkward every time he, yeah. So you just find... Well, she doesn't really start... Well, does she? I don't know if she's flirting now. It gets more blatant in the later episodes. You could say it's like Gordon being like awkward, or you could see like it's Gordon being completely like unreceptive to it. Him just being like, no, I don't. I'm good.
Power 40%. Power 65%.
Ooh. That full 1,000-yard stare, he's just unresponsive. Can the Combine fight the zombies? Oh, he got barnacled. And the ceiling goes slurp. Cool. This one's also a trap. I think you're supposed to be like, oh, I gotta get the loot. I gotta break this this beam. But if you break the beam, I think 2 poison head crabs pop out because ha ha ha, Valve, poison head crabs. I remember one of the dev vlogs, because this game has one thing I'd like to see different. I thought it would be a better to program the enemies just go full ragdoll, set to 0 health when they encounter a ragdoll or a barnacle. Yeah. I was gonna say, oh yeah, there's the dev commentary that you can get in these, and I remember them talking about how it's like, we love poison head crabs because they can't actually kill you, so we like put them in corners and they scare the shit out of players, and then but they can't actually kill you alone. And it's like, you fucking assholes. They're also, yeah, they are tanky. But it's funny, the dev commentaries, I used to love listening to the dev commentaries for Half-Life for the episodes, and you glean so much like interesting little tidbits of certain areas of this game. God, oh god, I hate this part. This part's not great. And one of the things I remember, or just like a lot of things of like, they changed things because it's like, things didn't work the way we intended to here, so we just like changed the lines of dialogue, or we re-altered the lighting, or we did this, that, and the other thing because, you know, and it's like, we didn't get the right response. Hey, buddy. Gay Ben. We hope it was worth the wait. Gay Ben at Valve Software, whatever his email is, or was. We hope it was worth the wait. Source was like, we made an engine, what does it do? I don't know. Figure it out, let's see what people do with it. God, and like this here is clearly like, okay, Source allows us to have like this elevator, which is hung by like the fucking cables, which are like physics objects, so like it moves properly kind of in the engine's physics. Is this a fun interaction, this part? No. This part sucks. God. I wonder if they realize, like, they must have in like the development, it was like, the physics are killing the players. The physics are killing the players. I mean, like, a lot. Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. Sir Palpatine meme, excellent. Oh, fuck, right, they break through the roof. Through the roof. Really? I always thought this, again, this section I feel like is very weird. It's very open. There's not like great cover for all these enemies. This fucking weird elevator, like why do they want the elevator to be like the central part of this is so strange. No. Also, like, the progression in here feels weird. Like, I don't know what I'm... Like, am I supposed to jump onto this thing and then jump onto here? Because that doesn't, like, feel right. Like, this almost feels like a mod map. This feels like not made by someone, by Valve. Oh, for fuck's sake. source jank your way to victory. There's a ladder there. Fuck. Fuck. Saved already. Oh god, the fucking sprint crouch jump there. You have like an inch of movement.
Depleted.
Ooh, source ladders, very fun. You want your ladder to feel like it's going to kill you.
Power 45%.
Again, it's just so weird because like you need to go up there to trigger these guys to open the door, even though you can it's a bit of a difficult jump. You can get that earlier. Now I think we're follow Freeman already, right? Follow Freeman!
Dr. Freeman! Barney said you were on the way. We got split up by snipers, and he's pinned down in the warehouse up ahead. Go ahead. He's relying on you.
He's relying on you.
Dr. Freeman, I'm coming with you. Gah! Lead on, Freeman.
That's one way to get rid of them. Now we can go through here. There's no snipers for the immediate time. And we can go, and then we don't. The AI, your rebel AI, are so dumb when it comes to getting hit by these snipers. They will like stand. They'll be like, and they'll just like be like standing here, and then boom, they can just. It's great. It's great. They're really smart. Help.
Help me! It's going to be safer down here. Little we know the place was infested. The rest of them headed upstairs. They took the chances with the snipers. I guess they're still up there.
And then it's like a little fucking zombie. Oh, all the zombies! Oh. And we just leave that man to die in the basement. See what I mean? He just walked out in front of that sniper and died. And then this lady, where the fuck is she going? Look, boom, dead. I can see why the rebellion has gotten nowhere without Gordon. Rest in peace, you absolute fucking morons.
Over here.
Gordon, lob a couple grenades. That'll clear them out. Gordon, take out these snipers, would you? All right, thanks, Gordon. Now let's clear out of here. You're quite the returning hero these days, Gordon.
It's Barney.
Let's
Remember
get going.
Barney? It's funny how Barney plays like a fairly central role in the beginning and end of Half-Life 2. He shows up for 25 seconds in episode 1, and then we never see him ever again in anything.
Let me get this gate. My civil protection status still gives me limited clearance. Did you hear a cat just now? That damn thing haunts me.
One cat. See what I mean? They love doing that. Blind corner, poison head crab. Friendly neighborhood valve. Oh, that was dumb.
Here, have a med kit.
You always remind me of like a wedge in Tilly's The Star Wars. Shows up for 5 minutes total in the first 2 movies and blows up the Death Star with Lando as his wingman. I feel like it's like a character that they just didn't know what to do with. Where it's like, oh, he's a reference to the guards from the first game, remember? He's like, they were all named Barney, and now we have like a distilled Barney in one person. And then, you know, he's gonna be one of the guys kind of leading this resistance, and then he just like fucks off and we never see him again.
There it is, the Overwatch.
And it's so weird we don't see him at all in episode 2.
You can sort of see the gate from here. I'll show you when we get to street level. We'll have to get in that building to open the gate. Even then, the suppression device will, suppress anyone coming through unless we shut it down. Then let's go!
No, let's go.
Sorry, Freeman.
Distilled Barney sounds like a bougie, grape-flavored IPA. Oh, you mentioned IPA. So I don't drink anymore. I haven't had an alcoholic beverage in years. But I really liked beers when I drank, and I like trying different types of beer. I despised IPAs. I despised how many craft IPAs there were, taking up fucking shelf space when you could actually have good beers there instead. I'm such. You go to the fucking store and it's like, oh, fucking piss drinker IPA, fucking bone killer IPA, grandpa's old socks IPA, and it's like they just taste like fucking hoppy garbage.
We'll have to come back here after we get it open, if we get it open.
Fucking awful. It was just like how much it was like a fucking arms race of how high can the alcohol content get and how hoppy can we make it taste.
We'll have
This is death and finality. Humanity and the full fall. Even if you offer your surrender now, I cannot.
It was awful. Oh my fucking god. Mulligan. I have no health left. Fuck, you know what? And it didn't do anything. It literally didn't hit a single... It's starting. Did I get hit by my own energy ball there? I will say, I think again, I'm 90% certain it's an M mod thing. The enemies are too trigger happy with the energy balls. I think it's they're too trigger happy, and they're really good at shooting you with the energy balls and the grenade alt fire for the sub gun. It's fucking awful. What was I complaining about? Oh yeah, IPAs. Didn't like IPAs.
You directly, Dr. Freeman. Yes, I'm talking to you, the so-called one free man. I have a question for you. How could you have thrown it all away? It staggers the mind. A man of science with the ability to sway reactionary and fearful minds toward the truth, choosing instead to embark on a path of ignorance and decay. Make no mistake, Dr. Freeman. This is not a scientific revolution you've sparked. This is death and finality. You have plunged humanity into free fall. Even if you offered your surrender now, I
Breen,
cannot guarantee
the
that
Breen casts near the end of the game become the cope casts, the Breen cope casts, where he's just like, "Stop it, Freeman, no." I've had the occasional good IPA, but must take like someone dipped Weetabix in medical ethanol and stirred. Yeah, I don't know, like, it's like, if I wanted to have the taste of IPAs, I would just drink a bottle of hydrogen peroxide and be done with it.
Sorry, Freeman.
Hey, you've got the HEV suit. You deal with them. Then I'll work the security console. Great. I'll open this up.
Barney. So these parts this part kind of sucks, because any part with an NPC, because they can die and it can be very frustrating. You can also end up getting yourself into a bit of a soft lock if you save, and then if you save at a moment where you're like, they're about to get killed, you can fuck yourself.
Hey, let us out of here! Hey, it's Freeman. Let's follow him.
Hey, it's Freeman. Let's follow him.
Nicely. Nice.
So this guy had the choice of taking the other pulse rifle, and he took the submachine gun. Dude, I know sometimes if you can, there you go.
Yeah.
They will actually pick up the superior weapon if you kind of drop it near them or bring it close to them.
I'm gonna stay and hold down this spot.
Three generators to disable. Might as well start with this one. Hey, you've got Eli's gravity gun. Try giving those generators a jolt. Man, overwatch on the roof.
So you get a little bit of openness here. You can choose which of these two other generators to hit first. Combine! I'm gonna go here and it's a trap. Oh no!
Surrounded.
Oh! They do that classic video game. They're gonna cut the door open, guys. Everyone has a welding torch or whatever, or a cutter. Okay, turrets up ahead. These floor turrets are weird. I feel like Valve really wasn't. They never used them ever again. You see them in this map and never, ever again. It's strange because, like, I feel like that's something that Valve doesn't often do. Like, they like keeping a mechanic and using it again if they can. But it seems like they're like, eh, those floor turrets. I don't think that works.
Sorry, Doc.
Okay, I think this is like another one of those rooms where it's like if you step on the thing, you all die. You gotta avoid the lasers. The lasers will cause turrets to pop out and you'll die. All the generators done.
That's it. They're all down. That'll shut down the suppressor on the roof as well.
Now shut down the
Let's
suppressor
head
on
for
the roof.
now, Gordon.
Let's head for the rough. Not really. God, I have not killed like anyone with that fucking energy ball. There we go. Ben, thanks for hanging out, Lugor. Enjoy your sleep.
There's our gate. Let me just get it open. Done. I'm gonna stay here and keep these gates open long enough to make a difference. Go on up and connect the sky bridge. We need to let reinforcements come through.
I don't know why
from every
Barney's like
possible
gamer
direction.
slouching while standing up.
If any more citizens come through, I'll send them up to find you. See you, Gordon.
Oh, there is another rocket crate up here. Couldn't remember it. Oh boy, we have to fight Striders soon. Oh my god, she picked up a rocket launcher because there was an extra one on the ground. Gunship, it's a gunship. Where'd that rocket hit the fucking skybox and died. I think the same thing happened there. And we lost all of our fucking civilians or rebels. They all dead. Here we go. This was the thing that was shooting at us in the courtyard. The suppressor, big laser cannon thing. There are so many Combine over there. Holy shit. Woohoo! Got him. Oh fuck, wrong button. Shit.
While I reload.
Great. Back what I missed. Lugor went to bed. I found Barney and then we went to a museum or some shit and then I got hit by a grenade. We're about to start encountering the Striders, which is gonna suck.
Take this med kit.
God, that was like 30 Combine spawning from that room. Clown car spawns. Are we filling rockets? I did. So, I don't remember if you have to shoot the Striders here or if you can ignore them.
Dr. Freeman, since you shut off the suppressor...
I think there's like 3 and they take like 18 rockets to kill. Oh my god. No. Also, it is something I remember. I don't remember. Okay, I want to say this is real and not just like a meme internet thing. But the original intention of the Strider was the developer wanted to have an enemy that attacks you with his penis, and that's what the cannon is supposed to be. Or at least it's supposed to be like visually like that.
You're not leaving without me.
Fuck, I think you're right. Like, it's one of those things where I remember reading that, but I don't know if it's true. Oh, that
Alan, okay.
It's like, did the internet make that up, or was that real? Half-Life 2 penis cannon is now in my search history. Well, you got no one to blame but yourself. So this part I remember being, oh my lord. the Striders spawn like continuously, I think, and so this part sucks. I want to say it's an M-Mod thing. The Strider's aim is too good. Again, I think M-Mod needs to chill on that sort of stuff. The Infinite Rocket Crate, yeah. Fuck me. Strategy Giant, you get a full-scale one in Half-Life Alyx. Isn't that like the final boss? I remember seeing someone play Half-Life Alyx. Hey, look, the giant penis monster's waiting for me. Oh my god. Oh, okay, okay. Oh my lord. I have strong memories of this sucking last time I played this with M-Mod. This whole area sucks absolute horse shit. Also, the Striders take like 3 rockets too much to kill. That was my own fault. You don't fight it though in the first few. Okay. Oh my god, their fucking aim! And they take, like, they fire in bursts of 5 and take, like, 15 health away with every shot. Oh, there's hell kids here. Oh my god. They are infinitely spawning. Okay. They just keep spawning Striders. They look way too strong for what they are. It looks like you can snap their leg like a small branch. Yeah, I think it's probably like... It's just the tradition, science fiction, the aliens having the tripod walker. Like, going as far back as War of the Worlds, you know? It's like, oh, the aliens have a big tripod as like a vehicle, and it's spooky because it's a tripod. It's alien looking. Ooh. Oh my lord. Now there's like 80 Combine here. Alright, got through that part without cheating. a lot of save scumming. Jesus. Do so much damage. They do 15 damage a shot. They fire in bursts of 3 and 4. Their aim is better in this mod. They're not very well balanced. That is probably my biggest complaint in the M mod, is that the Striders are not balanced. Some of these late game areas are not balanced well for this mod. It's funny how it's harder with this, even with not, like, you would think that back when the weapons being hit scan would make it harder, but the way it's balanced in the original makes it a little easier. Fuck off. Plus 2, it's always making the head. You can't shoot while you're moving, otherwise your aim will be spread out more. I don't know how this mod accounts for that, because again, in stuff like Counter-Strike and Half-Life 2 default, like without the mod, like vanilla, the weapons are hit scan. They're not projectiles, and I don't know how this game accounts for moving with projectiles. Oh, missing texture there. Did you see? Look, look, look. Look. It's a tiny square of a missing texture. Gordon Freeman.
It's a mess out there. This close to the Citadel, they've turned the streets over to Striders. I think we can push them back if we can just get to high ground.
Yeah, okay, this is the final
Wall,
battle
Doc.
before the Citadel, and this can be a pain in the dick. Okay, you guys were hiding in a wall. Combine are hiding in an area that is, they're in cover. They're more fortified. What do you? A, flush them out with a grenade. B, charge in dick first and hope you don't die. Oh, fuck, Strider. It bounced off the glass. Bar bounced off the glass. The ball of like super fucking space energy bounced off of the glass pane. Yo, here I'm here in the Cafe Baltic. It's pretty cool. It was a trap. The combine. Love the way the mood changes when Gordon arrives. They treat him like a freedom fighter general. Dude's a physicist who's been asleep for 20 years. Yeah. Gordon Freeman's here to save the day. He doesn't know what's going on, but that doesn't matter. I'm gonna do more hard saves just because it's gonna be good to do that. In this area, you can quick save yourself. You can death loop yourself with a quick save. And unironically, it would be a better experience than the actual game death loop. I didn't like death loop. That death loop sucked. I'm gonna take that one. That was shitty game. That was real shitty. Fucking warp cannon. We're soon to be Rip Arcane. Yeah. That whatever the fuck they're working on doesn't sell. Arcane is dead. I feel like that's like I've brought this up like 1,000 times, but it is funny how that's like so many studios now. It's like if that whatever they're working on doesn't sell well, they're fucked. Like, there was another thing I think announced today or yesterday where it was like some other game was canceled by Microsoft that had been worked on for, it's a game I had never heard of before, never heard of. And it was like, oh, this game that's been worked on for 4 years has been canceled. And I'm like, yeah, no, that makes sense actually. 4 years and they didn't have anything to show for it yet? Contraband, yeah, I have no idea what that was. I feel like, what did you expect? You fucking asshole, hit me with the grenade launcher. Didn't know it existed with Canceling Tower? Yeah, well, that's the thing is, I had never heard of it. They had a teaser trailer that launched or was released like 4 years ago, 2021-ish. And nothing since. And bruh, I'm like, yeah, that makes sense that that got shit canned. So here's your final thing: blow up the stritters. Sony are confident Marathon will release by March of next year. Wow. I'll believe it when the game is out. I don't, and completely bombs, yeah. Okay, it's not going to be a Concord-esque bomb, I think, Marathon, but I do think it's going to be one of those games that, like, goes, it's either going to, like, last half a year, or it will go free to play very shortly after, like, launch. Spawning still. ow, ow, ow. We're unlikely to see another 697 player count for a while. God damn. Like, it must have felt like, you know, diving, like jumping into ice water, being like the developer and or like any of the like money people, seeing that was like the player count. Like you have spent who knows how many millions of dollars on this game. It's been in production for 80 billion years. You were hoping for it to sell gangbusters. Your game that your company published earlier in the year, Helldivers, did fucking sold insanely well for a game of its size and scope. And you're like, well, Concord's gonna launch, gonna wake up tomorrow and see those numbers. We're gonna see our sales, how many people are playing it, all that, and then you see it, and it's just like being stabbed in the heart. Assumed at 300 and 400 million. I know there's been like a lot of like deflection, like, oh, it's not, that's probably not real, oh, it's fake, oh, that's not true, and I'm like, I don't know. I'm gonna just say that, yeah, it is, fuck it. A lot of humming and hawing that, oh, that's over-exaggerated, and da-da-da-da-da. God, and it was so funny, because didn't Concord get, like, an episode in that, like, Amazon series about video games I didn't even bother watching?
Here, boy, dog. Come back here, dog. Damn it all. Gordon!
They must have known. Someone had to know. You know, honestly, like, you could, I don't think they did. They probably thought that they had the hottest shit. They had the hottest shit on their hands when it comes to that. So, got an episode in 8, Helldivers 2 got a cameo in Secret Level. You know what? Like, if they could go back in time, I bet they wish they did that in reverse. That they gave Helldivers its own little, like, 15-minute vignette episode thing in that. I bet that would have been really well received. People would have been like, yeah, Helldivers for Super Earth, you know, democracy, cup of liberty, all that shit.
I think he wants you to go through, Gordon. You better hurry. And if you see Dr. Breen, tell him I said.
All right, that's Fall of Freeman. Now we're on our Benefactors. All right, game's coming to a close rapidly. They would have fucked it up like they did the cameo. They're going to arrest a girl who's protesting or some shit and then end up falling over each other's feet like stormtroopers instead of mag dumping. Honestly, one of my least favorite tropes about the Helldivers is that it doesn't make any sense when you see how they perform. Okay. Like the whole thing of, oh, the Helldivers are all a bunch of untrained, incompetent morons. Oh, you know, they're cannon fodder sent to die. And it's like, okay, the average Helldiver mission has, for the Helldivers, at most, a casualty rate of what, like 34 soldiers if everyone dies? Something like that? Or like 25 soldiers or something like that? And they, in return, can completely decimate an area, killing hundreds to thousands of enemies and destroying all of their bases and all of their, like, you know, equipment and shit. It's like, they're really, really good. don't want to get in this one because it gets electrocuted. Forward, and then you wait. This one. There we go. Just a little ride. So say goodbye to all your guns. The white tunnels from sand traps have returned. We need to camouflage the loading zone. Hell to the God Cannon, yeah. The weird organic tubes. They look like veins. Oh, they're so cool. I know that the guy, one of the lead artists behind a lot of the design of the Combine buildings and the Citadel itself, he was also the guy who did a lot of the design of Dunwall in Dishonored. So you can see the DNA there if you've ever played Dishonored. There's a lot of similarities to the sort of very brutalist design of Dunwall with all the steel and metal construction. It's a weird mix of organic and mechanical with the Combine. Even their mechanics feel alive. Yeah, all of their... it's interesting because it's like you fight the Striders and the gunships, and they have like they look mechanical, but they're clear, like they're organic, but they have very mechanical stuff. Like, they're clearly like there's no pilot in them. These things are like living creatures, you know, living like biomechanical weapons. You can see it on the gunships. The gunships on the rear part of them, on either side, they have compound eyes like an insect. And the blades, the propeller in the actual engine that moves them around, it's like, it looks like an insect's wings. Like, see these big things right here? That's like it's a compound eye, like a fly. And like you can see, like it looks like an insect's wings. Look, the propeller. So, another Crysis was the game that got all the buzz in the 2000s and all the praise for graphics design, realism, and Half-Life 2 looked better. I think Half-Life 2 has a stronger, like, sure, maybe the fidelity of the graphics in Crysis is higher, but the actual, I think, design of Half-Life, or the art design, the art style is so strong in Half-Life 2. Everything in the Combine is so just impressive and imposing. And just creatively done, this amalgamation, this alien force that spans galaxies and dimensions and all the weird alien shit that they've brought over to essentially oppress Earth. Oh no, no, the gun. Yeah. Oh, that was weird. Super gravity gun. To be honest, at this point, I just spawn them all back in again, but there's no ammo. And you get you have this fucking thing. Oh, here we go.
This is Dr. Freeman. At last. I wish I could say this was a pleasant surprise, but it's neither a surprise nor, as you will surely agree, very pleasant. Well,
I am nothing if not pragmatic. Now you get the personal Breen cope casts here at the end of the game. Ammo can be spawned in too. Oh Okay, fair.
Well, Dr. Freeman, under other circumstances, I like to think we might have been able to work together in an atmosphere of mutual trust and respect. Certainly, judging from your brief tenure at Black Mesa while I was its administrator, you showed every promise of becoming a valuable and productive contributor to the scientific process. And yet, I'm not sure what spurred you to it. But there is really no place in this enterprise for a rogue physicist.
Breen feels like a guy who thinks he's the smartest guy in the room all the time. And he is probably an intelligent man, but I think his thing is that I don't think he can realize that he can be outsmarted. That he can be outplayed. I keep flinging these balls at people and then just sucking them up before they hit. He is the rogue physicist. Rogue physicist is like... Rogue physicist sounds like the name of a YouTube channel where a guy who's a physicist, like, says, goes through physics with with cool videos.
Is far greater than my sorrow over your unfortunate choice of career path. In a way, I suppose you could not have done otherwise. Who knows what seeds of iconoclasm they planted when you were young and gullible, but while they certainly share a great part of the responsibility for the recent troubles, it is you alone who have chosen to act with such willful disregard for humanity's future.
Kyle Hill? I don't know who that is. Is that someone who does exactly what I just described? Because if so, I don't know who that... Hey man, click E on the railing? What? Oh. Stop it. Just have to wait for an elevator. It's coming. Is that like a little speedrun glitch or something? I hate man. The man hacks are so annoying. Oh, here it is. That disintegrate effect looks really good for the time. It's like, it's impressive. Some good particles there.
Tell me, Dr. Freeman, if you can. You have destroyed so much. What is it exactly that you have created? Can you name even one thing?
I thought not.
I thought not.
What, you trying to guilt trip me, Breen? Stop trying to debate a mute.
For humanity's survival. And not as we have narrowly defined ourselves, but as something greater than we could ever imagine. Something we can now only begin to glimpse.
I like how it's like he's just going through like the fucking stages of grief as Gordon continues to get closer and closer. Oh, right, this part. Strider's so fucking... Oh, even with, like, super health, all of it gone, like, instantly.
Look, Gordon. Look at what you are throwing away. Is it worth it?
Again, it's a cope cast. He's just like coping. It's just like, please, Gordon, stop. Gorgon, please. From the NPC, he doesn't respond to anything at most. He nods or kills you. Well, I think it's like the first time you meet Alex, she says that pretty much. She's like, man, a few words, aren't you? And that's kind of like, yeah, they lampshade it a little bit. Like, yep, Gordon doesn't speak. That's it. Get used to it. He's a silent protag. Hey, compared to a lot of modern games where I'm not against a voice protagonist in and of itself. It can make a lot of sense. You know, I just played the entire Mass Effect series. It's fine. Shepard having a voice in that is perfectly reasonable. And it's good. Like it adds to the character. Oh, we get to see some cut enemies here, by the way. Those are the crab synths and like the siege synths. These are enemies that never made it into the game. You get to see them there. Ain't that neat? But like some games where it's the fucking protagonist is incessant and never shuts the fuck up. Constantly like, just like being quippy or annoying or constantly like pointing out like, oh, maybe I should go check that out over there, or maybe we should go over here and do this thing. Shut up! I'm trying to play the game. Oh, that just happened. It can be good if you do it right. Yeah, exactly. 100%. 100% agree with you there, Voxel. It can be done right, and if it's dark energy, if a voice protagonist done right, beautiful, amazing. A voice protagonist done badly, like, can hurt your game significantly. Also, I don't know why you didn't appear on screen in that chat. The chat program's having a little bit of an iffy tonight, so if your message doesn't pop up on screen, I apologize.
I'll take him from here.
It's a little delayed tonight.
Don't struggle.
I might have to refresh it.
Until you're where he wants you, there's nothing you can do. I'm sorry, Gordon.
Yeah, there you go.
Carbon star with ancient satellites colonized by sentient Fuji gas giants, inhabited by vast meteorological intelligences. Worlds stretched thin across the membranes where the dimensions.
I thought Gordon has just delivered like DoorDash and Breen isn't confused that Gordon packaged himself. Yes.
With our limited vocabulary.
What I've seen is also beyond words, Breen. Genocide. Indescribable evil. Good.
I do like that their little debate where like Breen's like, oh my god, the Combine have so many cool things, and Eli's like, they've genocided our entire species. Also, I like how he dismisses the gravity gun.
Gratitude, Doctor. First you lead me straight to the doorstep of my oldest friend, and then you deliver yourself? If I'd known you were going to come straight up to my office, I wouldn't have bothered hunting you in the first place.
I can't choke you to death when I'm not in range of you. I have to come to your office.
Ensures I can dictate the terms of any bargain I care to make with the Combine.
Dr. Breen.
Huh.
Wallace.
Yes, Judith, what is it?
The bargain we should be making is for Eli's life so he can continue his research.
Thanks to you, we have everything we need in that regard.
I like how,
You're
again,
more than
everyone,
qualified
pretty sure they stopped him in one.
yourself.
I like how everyone in,
or I can't do is
all the
convince
most
that
important people are just a bunch
rabble
of,
in
like,
the streets
nerds with physics
give up their
degrees.
senseless struggle. Yet Eli refuses to speak the words that would save them all.
Save them? For what?
Eli, if you won't do the right thing for the good of all people, maybe you'll do it for one of them.
Everyone got captured.
Dad. Gordon?
God damn you, Breen, you let her go.
That's all up to you, my old friend. Will you let your stubborn short-sightedness doom the entire species, or will you give your child the chance her mother never had?
How dare you even mention her?
Alex, my dear, you have your mother's eyes, but your father's stubborn nature.
You haven't seen a bit of it yet.
Really? Well, let's see how well it serves you on the far side of a Combine portal.
Go ahead, Breen. If that's the worst you can do, send us both.
I don't know, guys. Zen was pretty bad. You don't want to go there or go somewhere on the other side of
You
him.
might find that hard to believe once you get there.
It isn't necessary.
I agree. It's a total waste. Fortunately, the Resistance has shown it is willing to accept a new leader. And this one has proven to be a fine pawn for those who control.
He knows the G-Man is a thing.
Listen to him, Gordon.
How about it, Dr. Freeman? Did you realize your contract was open to the highest bidder?
Gordon would never make any kind of deal with you.
I understand if you don't wish to discuss this in front of your friends. I'll send them on their way, and then we can talk openly.
Don't struggle, honey.
Dad, I'm so sorry.
Alex, sweetheart.
Judith, what do you think you're doing?
We're doing what I could never do alone. We're stopping you.
Yes.
Guards, get in here! They know you betrayed them. They'll turn on you. Judith, Dr. Mossman, please!
I'm sorry, Wallace.
I'm a good guy
You're all
now.
the time.
I feel like she does feel like a fair weather friend. She's like,
Hurry!
oh, now I'm gonna help them.
Hang on.
You fool!
Watch out, he's gonna...
No!
Oh, yeah, you know, I didn't even think of that. Yeah, true. Gordon did okay in Zen because he has the suit.
Dad!
Oh, no. Don't worry about me, honey.
There's no time, Alex. He's on his way to the portal. You'll need this.
Well, why don't we just let him go to the portal?
Judith, look after my father.
Why don't we just tell him to fuck off?
Dad, I'm not saying goodbye.
Never.
Come on, Gordon. Let's go.
My girl.
Right?
Gordon,
Like, who
we
cares?
haven't
Yeah.
known each other very long, but
Like, we can just, like, I don't know, find the
you
Citadel's
didn't
off
have to
switch
do
and we
this.
win.
I had to rescue my father, but you... Well,
It's personal now. Something,
Thanks for coming
something
after me.
revenge.
hey, listen. That's him.
I like how he talks. It's like I can't survive in that environment. A host body?
There he is.
Oh, all right, damn it, if that's what it takes. Just hurry, he's right behind
He's literally trying to just like escape.
Oh, shit.
Also, like, why do the advisors like give a shit? Like, he's clearly failed horribly at the moment. They should be like, they should just leave him to die. You know what I mean? They should be like, Breen, you failed us for the last time.
Gravity gun.
You know,
He doesn't have a clue, does
you
he?
fucked up. You're going to die
I
now.
wonder where he's going.
We'll find someone else, you know, or we're gonna just like fuck Earth.
Oh my god. This is the Citadel's dark fusion reactor. It powers their tunneling entanglement device. We'll never have a chance like this again. We've got to stop Dr. Breen. I can't shut it down. Looks like he's turned over control to the other side. You'll have to go into the core and do what you can. Get in the elevator and I'll let you in.
I think it was assumed he either knows more or has something useful to them. Maybe not assumed, but he would have been, maybe he would have explored in episode 3, Half-Life 3.
Do your worst, Gordon. But be careful.
Bye.
Dr. Breen, there he is.
Dr. Freeman, you really shouldn't be out there. At the moment of synapse, as I teleport, this chamber will be bathed in deadly particles that have yet to be named by human science. Perhaps when I have the leisure to do the work myself, I'll name one of them after you. That way you won't be completely forgotten. When the singularity
He does get a
collapses,
little
I
like
will follow
generic
you
evil here.
in another universe, as a matter of fact. You, on the other hand, will be destroyed in every way it is possible to be destroyed, and even in some which are essentially impossible. I don't know what you can possibly hope to achieve apart from your own annihilation.
Don't listen to him, Gordon.
Look, it's Bob Page from from Area 51. Yeah. God. I will become a god.
I knew this was futile.
He's bluffing, Gordon. Don't listen to him.
I will become a god. In a few moments, I will god. He just keeps going on the whole fucking... Oh god, that place sucked. Bob. Call me Bob. I'm Bob.
Great. Oh no, Breen started his ascent. Hurry, Gordon, before he escapes. Keep going.
Yeah.
I could have told you that was pointless, Dr. Freeman.
Go, Gordon.
I could have told you that was pointless, Dr. Freeman.
Are you still with us, Dr. Freeman? Not for much longer, I think.
Dude, I'm almost at the top of the
If only
reactor,
you had
then I gotta
harnessed
shoot it
your
with some energy.
boundless energy for a useful purpose.
You need me.
Oh my god. The portal is opening. Yes!
Go back, Freeman. You have no idea what you're doing. I hope you said your farewells. Don't down this whole citadel. Think, man. Think of the people below.
I did it.
No!
You need me.
You need me.
You need me.
Yeah! You did it! Come on, Gordon. We've got to get out of here. Maybe we still have...
Time, Dr. Freeman? Is it really that time again? It seems as if you only just arrived. You've done a great deal in a small time span. You've done so well, in fact, that I've received some interesting offers for your services. Ordinarily, I wouldn't contemplate them, but these are extraordinary times. Rather than offer you the illusion of free choice, I will take the liberty of choosing for you, if and when your time comes round again. I do apologize for what must seem to you an arbitrary imposition, Dr. Freeman. I trust it will all make sense to you in the course
He is so fucking creepy.
Well, I'm really not at liberty to say. In the meantime, this is where I get off.
Half-Life 2. He's so human yet not. I feel it's like the opposite. He's so clearly something like pretending to be human. The way he looks, the way he talks, it's like you're not human. That was Half-Life 2. There's Dario Casali, who put all those revenants in those Doom levels. Did I miss? Where's God, where's his name? There's Mark Laidlaw. There he is. That was great. Half-Life 2. It holds up. It's really good. It is still exceptionally impressive based off of how it's impressive of oh god, what am I trying to say? Oh god, I've lost my also never mind, it's gone. Robert Guillaume and Robert Culp, both dead, rip, unfortunately. And yeah, it's Mike Shapiro doing Barney and the G-Man is pretty crazy. Okay, this game is still impressive based off of how well it does its very simple systems. Even to this day, there are games that, like, there are people who didn't play Half-Life 2, you know what I mean? There are people who are making first-person shooters who never played this game, and I don't know why. And you can tell because... I thought you said... No! Also, it is fucking bizarre. Like, it is bonkers how short this credit scene is, considering how good this game is. Like, the dev team was like 50 people, maybe. Like, fucking what? That's it. That's all the people that worked on Half-Life 2, and they made one of the best games ever made. And there are games...
Lamar! Blast that little... Where did she get to?
Alright, that's cute. Valve or Wizards do this game. Like, there are games with credits that are 80 miles long that take 3 hours to get through, and the game is 1/10 of as good as this is. It's just... Man, that was good. Half-Life 2 with M-Mod. I think outside of maybe a little bit of adjustment of the balancing in some of the later parts with the Striders, M-Mod is a really fun way to experience a little bit of a refresher to Half-Life 2. And it doesn't do too much. Thought it was miles long. Nope, it is. It is short. There are not many people worked on this game, and it doesn't show because this game is so higher quality than what you would think. But yeah, I love this game still. I will play it until I am dust because it is good. Half-Life 2. If you haven't played it, what the fuck? You should play it. Go do it now. It's probably fucking... probably goes on sale every other day. You know, you probably get... There's several opportunities where they give it away for fucking free. Get it and just fucking play it. Because if you haven't, you're missing out. Blah.